Beware of illegal video cassettes. Check whether this video cassette carries a genuine label hologram. Video piracy is a crime. Do not accept it. Demand a genuine cassette from your video store. Poor quality illegal video cassettes reduce your viewing pleasure and jeopardize future film production. When in doubt, telephone the Federation against copyright theft, FACT, on 081 568 6646.
Hello and welcome to the Warner West End, London's newest and most exciting West End multiplex cinema. Thanks for renting your copy of Dave from us. Wouldn't you like to be president for just one day? Well, first, I just want to tell you about some of the other great films coming soon on video from Warner's. Of course, the best place to rent them is from your local Blockbuster or Ritz store. Non-stop action as you'd expect from Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes. Set in the year 2032, this sinister thriller has a powerful storyline and amazing action sequences. Don't miss it, it's great.
At the end of a century, ravaged by violence, a society of perfect order will arise. Criminals will be frozen and reprogrammed in cryogenic prisons.
The prisoners are ice cubes. Their criminal instincts are being reprogrammed as they sleep.
Aggression and deviant behavior will be totally eliminated.
He's a criminal the likes of which you have never seen. In a bad time, he was the worst.
I'm gonna love running this place.
But in the year 2032...
This morning, Simon Phoenix escaped from this cryo facility. We are, quite frankly, not equipped to deal with the situation.
amidst a world of peace and calm...
We're police officers. We're not trained for this kind of violence.
How was the fiendish Simon Phoenix apprehended back in the 20th?
In the end, it took just one man, John Spartan.
You mean the Demolition Man?
The conditions of your parole are full reinstatement into the SAPD and immediate assignment to the apprehension of Simon Phoenix.
Two mortal enemies.
Just dropped in to say hi.
From another time.
Pass is over, John. Time for something new and improved. Oh, hell.
Will be unleashed on a future that isn't big enough for the both of them. Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes, Demolition Man.
Ooh, let's hope the future doesn't work out quite like that. Next, True Romance. It's a hard-hitting movie. There's a young couple on the run from the cops and the mob, and with a great lineup of stars, including Christian Slater, Patricia Arquette, and Gary Oldman, plus many more.
From the director of Top Gun and Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Hello, baby!
Clarence? I'm a married man, buddy.
A con man.
Ask him if he got the letter.
Did you get the letter?
What letter?
He wants to talk to you.
No time. Tell him we gotta go.
A call girl.
Did you call for a date?
Huh?
I'm out there.
She a four-alarm fire or what? She seems very nice.
What are you doing in L.A. anyway, huh?
And a suitcase full of trouble.
My name is Vincent Cocotti. I work as consul for Mr. Blue Boyle, the man your son stole from.
Now, all that stands between them and their wildest dreams.
Find out who this winging a prayer artist is and take him off at the neck.
are 60 cops, 40 agents,
Man, this kid Clarence, I like him.
30 mobsters,
I haven't killed anybody since 1984.
and a few thousand bullets.
We're all gonna die here. These are cops.
Put him down! Put him down! Put him down!
Christian Slater, Patricia Arquette, Dennis Hopper, Val Kilmer, Gary Oldman, Brad Pitt, Christopher Walken.
Slow it down, man.
In a Tony Scott film.
You did was so romantic.
Not since Bonnie and Clyde have two people been so good at being bad. True Romance.
Box office and video superstars Kevin Costner and Clint Eastwood are the perfect combination. Eastwood is the tough Texas Ranger and Costner the escaped convict in A Perfect World. A dramatic manhunt story set in Texas in the 1960s. Clint Eastwood also directs. You won't want to miss this movie.
Me and you got a lot in common, Philip. Both of us is handsome devils. We both like RC Cola. And neither one of us got an old man worth a damn.
8-year-old Philip Perry has just been taken hostage.
Are you gonna shoot me?
Oh, yeah.
By the most dangerous man in West Texas.
Put the gun down, old-timer. You couldn't hit me anyway. Probably shoot the boy. Get in the car, Philip.
This could be his lucky day.
That's my car! Complicating law enforcement attempts to apprehend him, Haynes is believed to have an 8-year-old boy with him as hostage.
This is not a penal escape situation. This happens to be a manhunt.
You know, Philip, you have American right to eat cotton candy, ride roller coasters. You got a phone?
No.
Go inside, lie down till we're gone.
I told that judge to send the whip. I told him it was the right thing to do.
Kevin Costner.
You're not bad, are you, Butch?
Oh, yeah.
Clint Eastwood.
At least now we know who's in charge.
In a new film by Academy Award-winning director, Clint Eastwood.
You ever ridden in a time machine before? Out there, that's the future. And back there, well, that's the past. This is the present, Philip. Enjoy it while it lasts.
A Perfect World.
Here's a must-watch for all you Stephen King horror fans in the screen adaptation of his best-selling book. Prepare yourself for The Stand.
First there was It, then the Tommyknockers. Now Stephen King brings you his most popular and terrifying tale. A deadly virus unleashed by a government mistake.
This stuff has a communicability level of over 99%.
What class name did you people do?
A frantic military, desperate to cover it up.
What's happening?
Martial law has been declared.
A handful of survivors chosen to save mankind.
It's time to make your stand.
The ultimate battle between good and evil. Molly Ringwald, Rob Lowe, Ossie Davis, Laura San Giacomo, Ruby Dee. Stephen King. The Stand. Coming soon from Warner Home Video.
Oh, you wouldn't catch me watching that one alone. Now, Oliver Stone has created some remarkable films, and Heaven and Earth is no exception. It's the powerful, true story about one woman's life and completes his trilogy of blockbuster hits about Vietnam.
From Oliver Stone, director of Platoon and born on the 4th of July, comes the third film in an extraordinary trilogy. Heaven and Earth. The true story of one woman's journey to freedom.
My family lived in the village of Gila, in the shadow of the mountain, in the time before the war. I remember working beside my mother in the field. Each grain of rice, a symbol of life never wasted. When the soldiers came, I fought to keep my village and my family from being torn apart.
We are the soldiers of liberation! Help us win this war, and you get to keep your property and everything else you love.
In the face of fear, in the midst of betrayal, I struggled to remain strong. As I watch my world change forever, I remember my father's compassion.
Right is only the goodness you carry in your heart. Love for your ancestors, for your family. Wrong is all that comes between you and the love.
I met a man whose kindness made me forget the past.
This is Mom's 8th dog. She has the 8 ugliest dogs in the United States.
He wanted me to be his wife, to take me to his home in America. But in America, I was forced to fight once again.
You told me 2 years. We agreed at one.
No.
To make a home for my children and help my husband find his peace. Through it all, I have found strength in my father's wisdom to let go of the past and forgive, to hold on to love at all costs and to never surrender my freedom. This is the war I have fought. This is the victory I have won.
Joan Chen, Tommy Lee Jones, Academy Award winner Hang Noor, and introducing Hep T. Lee as Layli Haislip. Peace is not the end of war. Between a man and a woman. Between heaven and earth.
Another fantastic performance from Tommy Lee Jones. Now a thriller adapted from the best-selling book The Pelican Brief. Julia Roberts stars as a law student and Denzel Washington as the investigative reporter in this dramatic story of political intrigue and corruption.
From the best-selling thriller by John Grisham, author of The Firm and The Client. From Alan J. Pakula, director of All the President's Men and Presumed Innocent. The Supreme Court of the United States, the ultimate symbol of law and order. But in a single night, 2 of its justices will be brutally assassinated.
Everyone is assuming that the motive is hatred or revenge. What if the issue involved old-fashioned material greed?
1,000 miles away in New Orleans, a lone law student has pieced together who did the killings and why.
Your girlfriend has a theory?
She's a brilliant student with a passion for constitutional law.
Her conclusions are detailed in a document known in the corridors of power as the Pelican Brief.
Miss Shaw, you take my breath away.
Now, she has become a target. And the only person she can trust is an investigative journalist.
Everyone I've told about the brief is dead.
I'll take my chances.
Julia Roberts, Denzel Washington.
If this thing reaches as deep and goes as high as we think it does, these men will do anything not to be exposed.
The Pelican Brief.
Well, thanks for watching with me. I'm sure you've seen something you'll want to take home soon. I've had great fun introducing all these reviews. Of course, there isn't time to tell you about all the new releases to rent at Blockbuster and Ritz. So next time you pop in, don't forget to pick up your free copy of Take One. It's packed with news and reviews of all the movies and games you can rent from us. Thanks again for choosing Blockbuster or Ritz. Now get ready to laugh all the way to the White House with Dave. Bye for now.
Welcome home, Jack. We thank the Lord for bringing you back. 6 years is a long time without any word.
Go say hello to your daddy, son.
I'd forgotten how beautiful you were.
How do you know a man? By his face, his words, his touch.
Certainly have changed, haven't you?
For the better?
So much better, it scares me sometimes.
I'll be damned. Foot's 2 sizes smaller now.
But you've known all along, haven't you? Why'd you take him into your house, into your bed? Whoever you think I am, do you love me?
You are not my husband.
May God strike me dead if I am not. Who are you? You tell me who you are. I'm gonna burn this place down.
Get out!
John Robert Sommersby. We have a warrant for your arrest for the murder of Mr. Charles Conklin.
If you tell them who you are, then they'll have to let you go.
You could win your life, sir.
Without my name, I don't think I have a life.
You are not Jack Sommersby, so why do you keep going on pretending that you are?
How do you know I'm not?
I know because...
How do you know?
I know because I never loved him the way that I love you.
Richard Gere, Jodie Foster, Sommersby.
Another look, Tony!
I should Coco, Ralphie.
Oh, well, this is a hairy one.
What's she doing on the pitch, Ralph?
This must be the... Oh! No! The tongue-traumatizing hit of real oranges in Tango! No! Tony, hold my hand. Whoa!
He might need a new pair of corduroys after that, Ralph. Stonking.
You know when you've been tangoed.
Into a world where convention rules comes a new challenger that dares to be different from the herd. The Probe. New from Ford.
Doesn't matter what the others say.
Probe. Go your own way.
This film has been classified 15, which means it's unsuitable for anyone younger than that. It's an offense for a shop to supply a 15 video to anyone below that age. 15 films may have a fairly adult theme or contain scenes of sex, violence, or drugs which, while not particularly graphic, are unsuitable for younger teenagers. They may also contain sexual swear words.